What if one man's journey could connect two worlds, east and west, forever? His name was Marco Polo, a young Venetian merchant whose travels completely changed how Europe saw the world. This is the story of a boy who followed his curiosity into the unknown and returned a legend. Born in the bustling city of Venice in 1254, Marco Polo grew up surrounded by the hum of trade and whispered stories of far-off lands. Adventure was in his blood. When he was just 17, he embarked on the journey of a lifetime, joining his father and uncle on an extraordinary expedition. Their destination? The mysterious East. Their path? The legendary Silk Road, a network of routes teeming with merchants, mystery, and discovery. Imagine leaving everything you know behind, with only courage and a thirst for knowledge to guide you. For years, the Polos traveled across some of the most challenging terrains on Earth. They navigated burning deserts that stretched to the horizon, climbed icy mountains that scraped the sky, and crossed the vast, empty steppes of Central Asia. Each step was a test of endurance, a leap of faith. They pushed through the ancient lands of Persia, conquered the towering Pamir Mountains, often called the roof of the world, and braved the treacherous Gobi Desert. Finally, after a journey that would break most people, they reached the heart of the mighty Mongol Empire, the magnificent court of its powerful ruler, Kublai Khan. The great Khan, a man of immense power and wisdom, saw something special in the young Venetian. Marco wasn't just another foreigner. He was intelligent, remarkably observant, and incredibly adaptable. He quickly learned the local customs and languages, earning the Khan's deep trust. For the next 17 years, Marco Polo served as the Khan's personal emissary. This wasn't a desk job. It was a passport to the unknown. He traveled to the furthest corners of the empire, exploring distant provinces that no European had ever seen. He witnessed wonders that sounded like pure fantasy back home. He saw people using paper money instead of heavy coins, a concept completely foreign to Europe. He saw them burning black stones, coal, to heat their homes, something that would revolutionize industry centuries later. He walked through sprawling cities built on silk and commerce and watched in awe as magnificent fireworks lit up the night sky like scattered constellations. He was living in a future that his own world couldn't even imagine. He was a bridge, a living connection between two vastly different civilizations. When Marco Polo finally returned to Venice after 24 years away, he was a man changed by his experiences, full of stories that defied belief. But his countrymen weren't ready to hear them. They listened to his tales of a sophisticated, advanced civilization and dismissed them as fantasy. They nicknamed him Il Milione, the man of a million lies, believing his stories were nothing but wild exaggerations. It must have been heartbreaking to bring back a world of truth, only to be met with disbelief. But Marco's story didn't end there. While imprisoned during a war with Genoa, he dictated his adventures to a fellow inmate. The result was a book that would change the course of history, The Travels of Marco Polo. Though initially met with skepticism, this book slowly but surely captured the imagination of Europe. It became a beacon for future explorers, including Christopher Columbus, who owned a heavily annotated copy. It opened Europe's eyes to the incredible marvels and vast opportunities of the East. Marco Polo wasn't just a traveler. He was a pioneer of global connection. His journey proved that the world was much wider, richer, and more wonderfully complex than anyone had ever imagined. Through his words, he built a bridge of understanding that has lasted for centuries. His legacy is a powerful reminder that true adventure, real discovery, begins the moment we dare to step beyond the comfort of the known world and embrace the unknown. Thank you so much for watching. If you were inspired by Marco Polo's incredible journey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into history. See you next time.